Let me know. Somebody should let me know. Let me check the chat. All right, perfect. It means you guys can see my screen. All right. Okay, all right, good. It means you guys can see my screen. Good, so let me go to my MT5. I just put up this demo account so that we could go through most of these things again. So you can see here we have our MT5. Let me put this a little bit out of the way so that we can be able to see what we are doing. Good. So you can see here we have our MT5, and when you just sign up an account with MT5, right from the onset, your account is not going to look like this. Your account is going to be very disorganized, very disorganized, and you need to be able to make everything very organized so that you can be able to easily place your trade. All right, you can see, look at how my chart is very clean and very organized. Even just looking at this chart, I already know where I can easily place trade. I already know this is a triangular pattern forming. If I put it right here, you can already see. So I can easily draw my levels. Everything is very clear. This is a triangular pattern forming very soon, and this is a 4-hour time frame. I'm already seeing a trade that I can take. This is already a buy trade that I can take here. But if I'm taking a buy trade here, my take profit is just going to be about 45 pips away, and my stop loss is going to be about 20 pips away. That is a risk to reward of 1:2. So it's a good trade. So just looking at this is already a trade that is already setting up. So if I go down to the 1 minute time frame, you can see what is happening on the 1 minute time frame. This is an engulfing candle. So if this candle closes up and it's a full engulfing candle at the support level, this is a clear support level. So if this candle closes as a bullish engulfing candle, this is a clear buy signal. And if I'm buying here, my stop loss is going to go somewhere here on 20 pips, and my target will be at around 40 pips. That is a risk to reward of 1:2. So that is already a signal I'm already giving you guys on live Canada. That's already a signal I'm giving you guys. But that's not the purpose of today, right? That's not the purpose of the video of today. Today I'm just showing you guys how you can be organized, and you can see, look at how my computer looks. You can see how organized my screen looks, how organized my profiles are. My profiles are very organized. Everything is very organized. Why? Because I want a situation where if I'm trading today, if I'm trading in news that has to do with the Canadian dollar, all the Canadian dollars are already there. European dollars or the euro pairs. The euro pairs are already there. The AUD pairs are already there. The USD pairs. So everything is already very organized. And even if I have to go this way, you will see even this way, I have my VPS, I have my indices. Everything very organized. So how do you organize your computer to look this way? All right, let's start on the template. Let's just open something which, if you just anytime you just open something like MT5, all right, when you just sign up an account, your account is going to look like this. The same like this, your account is going to look like this. You guys can bear with me, right? When you just create your account with MT5 or with IC Market, your account will look like this. You see, but now how do you change your account from looking like that to looking somehow like this, where you can easily see your levels? Where is that other chart? Okay, you can see something like this where you can easily see your levels. You can easily see where the market is heading. That is what I want us to just cover, to use a few minutes to cover. All right. How can I minimize this? Let me see if I can minimize this stuff a little bit. Show grid. No. I want to minimize this. Yes, I want it to just look like that. Yes, good. So that at least people can see my screen. So I want just my camera to be showing. After this, I'm going to put the other cameras on. So let me just minimize this. Yes. So how do you make your screen or your computer or your profile or your template, your chart to look like this? So first thing you need to do is, let me show you guys. You know, my principle is always to teach people how to fish. All right, I would have just sent my template to you guys and you guys just install it. And the reason why I'm recording this is because I'm going to upload it on YouTube, so that even my people, my Discord, the people on my Discord is going to go strictly to my people on Patreon and YouTube, so that even the people who have not been able to do this, they can watch the video after and they'll still be able to do it. So how do you change your chart from looking like this to something like this? Good. So I would have just sent you guys my own template, but what if you forget on how to even install my own template? It's better I teach you guys how to fish than to give you fish. So let me show you guys how to do it yourself. It's very simple. You just go here You just go here, you right click on the screen. Let me put it on full screen. All right, you right click on the screen, you go where they say properties, you go on properties, then this is where you change everything. I want my scheme to be, it can be anything, but the background, I want my background to be white. So this is white right here. You can see that is white. It's going to be showing me here. I want my foreground to be black so that I can read everything. Foreground is this thing that is written here. Then I want my bull candle to be, can be this same color. That is my bull candle. Then I want my bar up. Bar up is the same as bull candle, the same color. Then let's go grid. I don't even want the grid, so I'm just going to show you how to get rid of the grid because I don't want it. Then bar down, I want red, so let's take this one as our bar down. Then I think, okay, bull candle is the same as this one. This is bull candle, so bear candle is the same as the bar down, so we use the same color. You can see how my colors are changing here. So bar up is the same as the bull candle, bar down is the same as the bear candle. So you make sure and they have to be the same color. You can see this color is the same like this, and this color is the same like this. That is why you can see how my chart is already looking on the left. All right, good. Let's continue. Then in other thing here, you can just leave your price levels, every other thing, just leave it the way it is. Then you go under show. This is where we want to choose what will be shown on the chart and what shouldn't be shown on the chart. Here we don't want grid, just click on it. Bam. You can see my chart is very, very clean now. It's as clean as the example I showed you guys. So after this, you are done. You are done. Simple. First thing you need to do, make sure the scheme here is green on black. First thing, you go foreground should be white. You go background should be white. The foreground should be black. Then grid. Forget about that one because we're going to get rid of it anyway. So bar up is going to be this color blue or something. The same color you're seeing there. Then bar down is going to be red. Bull candle is the same like this one, which is medium blue. Then bear candle is the same as I've already explained that. And so you can just copy the same thing. Just follow the video and you copy the same colors you are seeing here, and you are good to go. After this, just click on OK. Then make sure you go on show and you get rid of what? You get rid of the grid, because if I put this, you can see I don't want this grid. I can form my own levels. So get rid of the grid, and that is all. Click on OK. Boom. You can see as easy as that. Here you can easily minimize this. So I want something that I can easily see this. You see, this is, I don't even trade this particular pair, SPROUSP. I don't know this. I don't know, it's an exotic pair, but I was just using to show you guys an example. So even on this exotic pair, you see I can easily see levels, I can easily plot my levels, I can easily draw support and resistance level, I can easily do most of those things. Why? Because my levels are very, very clear. I can see everything very, very clear without too many lines crowding my judgment and stuff like that. The lines are very, very clear, very, very clear. You can see those are the same lines, support and resistance line. So that is that about that. All right, good. What if you want to save this one now? Because if the original one that comes is different from this, so when you do this, what you have to do is you have to save it so that anytime you open in another chart, you won't be changing the same thing. All right, so let's just assume I open another chart. I'll show you with this one, but you have to first of all save it. So you click on this, you right click on the screen, you go down to where they say template. You can see here we have template. Under template, you go to where they say save. All right, you go to where they say save template. Then you just click on it and they will ask for the name. Make sure you put any name. This one I can put Discord. Let me just put this Discord. Good. So that is that. If I click now and I go back here and I go under template, you see down here we have Discord. That is Discord right there. So that is the same template I'm going to be using now for all my chat. Perfect. So let's go back now to any other chart which is going to be looking as generic as the original one. Then I'll show you guys how easy it is without you going through all the steps which I was just going through. Good. So let's open this same one. Let's open this same one. Let's go to chart window. This is our chart window right here. Here we have our chart window. You can see this one is as generic as the original one. Here you can't draw your levels. You can't do anything. You can't do anything here. But you shouldn't be going through all the other steps again. What you do is you just right click on your screen. You go down to where it says template and you have Discord. Discord is right there. So you just click on it, Discord. Boom. You see, everything will change immediately. Everything will change immediately. That is the same thing. That is the same thing. You see, any other chart which hasn't, let me check if this one is having this thing already. So let me check. You can see this one too doesn't have, this one is not as we want our chart to look. So you just right click on the screen. You go down to where they say template. You just click on Discord. Boom, that is the same chart. Everything changed immediately. All right, everything is the same chart, That is silver, which is the same chart. So that is how you do that. That is how you're able to create your profile to look the same like mine and to also save your profile. Let's try that on one example. Chart window. This is I think this is silver and I think this is platinum or something. I'm just using this chart to show you guys an example. And this one is still on the 1 hour time frame. Those are still our levels. We just want to change it to look like our chart. You just right click on the screen, you go to where they say template, and we have this code right there, or any name you were able to save it. Boom. That is the same chart. Everything is already changed. You see, everything is already changed. Now we can start drawing our levels. We can start doing everything we want to do. Even if we want to scalp, the same thing is already there. I can see the market was on a downtrend from year to year. Here we had a double bottom on a downtrend is a clear reversal signal. We've already covered that. Then after the double bottom, the neckline was broken. When the neckline was broken, you see what happened. The market came back, test that neckline, and boom, the market is going up. So you can see, instead of forming lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, the market is already forming higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, which is a clear uptrend. So somebody wants to trade the trend. This is a clear opportunity for you to buy at somewhere around this level. You can see it. For a clear opportunity to buy this market somewhere here. Your stop loss, you have to first of all check where your take profit will be going. Then your stop loss, at least half of that or 1/3 of that if you are going for a risk to reward of 1:2 or 1:3 respectively. We are not talking about signal generation today. What I want to show you guys is how to set your chart. Good, you can see after that I already have all my charts, so I'm just going to minimize this. We've already covered that about template, right? We've covered that already about template. So how do you organize your chart to look like this? Because you can see all of this now, you can see is making this thing to be very, very disorganized. So what I do is I can just do this and I put all these metas, because these pair are meta pairs. So you can always use your mouse. You take to the end of this angle, you minimize, you maximize, then you group them on one place. You can see here I can easily put them like this. And I'll show you guys, I'll show you guys something very, I'll show you guys something very, very important after I've already arranged all of this. So good, you can see here we have all our metas. Perfect. We have all our metas, and you can call this profile any name. You can call this profile, is called default. But let's assume, let's change this profile to maybe, let me show you, let me change this profile to something. Let me go to, you can see here I have more than 20 different profiles. So let's go to YouTube price profile. So let's go to YouTube price profile and I'll show you guys something. Can you see how my profile is changing? Everything is going to change in a matter of a minute. I want my profile that shows all the pairs. So let's go under swing trading. Let's change and go under swing trading. I want to see all the pairs. Okay, that one is not there. So let's go under scalping one. I want a profile that shows all the pairs. Yes, I think it's this one. So we're just going to wait for it to load because the pairs are many. So we're just waiting for it to load. Perfect. So can you see how this profile is organized? Here, if within a day, if I'm trading, most of these 4 pairs, these are pairs that obviously have a trade. Most of them I trade them Euro USD, Great Britain Pound USD, Gold, which is SAU USD, and USD Japanese yen. I have trade on these pairs most of the time. All right, that is why you see I have these 4 pairs right here. But beside that, you see I have all my gold pairs, all my Great Britain Pound pairs right here. I have all my Euro card pairs right here. I have all my USD pairs right here, all my AUD pairs, all my NZD pairs, and my CAD pairs. You see how organized it is. But see something, this is something I want you guys to see. And here I have all my metas and my indices. Then my VPS is right there. We're going to talk about VPS when we are already talking about robotic trading. All right, that is where we'll talk about a VPS. Good. You guys should see something. You can see originally when I arrange my profiles, I always arrange them to look like this. You can see they are all in one level. I make them to stand on one level. You can see they are all on one level, all on all the pairs. I want them to be on one level. Good. So if today I open my chart and I want to maybe trade price action, Okay, let's just take something like gold. I open my gold chart. All right, I open my gold chart, and under my gold chart, you can see maybe I actually have something. I actually have a trade that I'm testing on the gold chart. So let's go on a chart that doesn't have any trade. So let's go to Great Britain Pound USD. So I come on my chart on Great Britain Pound USD. I want to trade Great Britain Pound USD that day. So what do? I start doing my analysis. This one too, I can see I have a trade on this one running. So let's go to another one that doesn't have a trade. Great Britain Pound Japanese yen, perfect. This one doesn't have a trade. So let's just assume, I actually have a strategy that is running some trade here, but it's not important. So let's just assume I want to do my price action trading on this chart, right? So I put it on the 4-hour time frame. I start analyzing. So let me get rid of all this history. I don't want our charts to be too dirty. All right, trade history. All right, let me just get rid of this. So on the 4-hour time frame, I start drawing my support and resistance. You can see we have some levels here. We have some levels there. We have some levels again somewhere here. So we start drawing our levels and looking for our support and resistance. We start looking for our key levels and stuff like that. So I'm just doing this quick, just for the purpose of the videos, all right? So I want to just show you guys an example. So we can see this particular pattern forming somewhere here, this triangular pattern. You can still see this triangular pattern forming here. And anytime you start seeing a triangular pattern, you just wait for the market to break the triangular pattern, and you wait for a retest and you can take the trade. So there's a high probability that this momentum is going to die somewhere here at this trend line, and you see the market turning back down to this other support level, which is almost about 46 pips away. So you can actually enter at this trend line and you put your stop loss on this other support level down here, and you put your take profit down, your stop loss about 20 pips, risk to reward of 1 is too good. So I've already analyzed this, and now I'm just waiting for a confirmation. Let's just say I'm waiting for a confirmation. I'm waiting for a confirmation at this particular level to enter the market. So you can see how close I am. So since I'm very close to entering on this particular currency pair, what I do is, instead of allowing it to be on the same level, what do? I pushed it out. I just come here and I push it out to this particular level. You see? So I pushed it out to that particular level because that is my own automatic alert. All right, that is my own, I can call it manual alert. That is my own manual alert, because anytime I just come on my profile and I see this one pushed out a little bit, I'll know, okay, I have a trade that is cooking very soon on this particular pair. And if I come here, Euro Great Britain Pound, if I do my analysis and there's a trade, I'm just waiting for a confirmation. So anyone you see pushed out like this, those are trades that I'm waiting for a confirmation. And if I come here, if I come back to the same trade, let's just go back to the 1-hour time frame and see if there's a confirmation for me. Okay, you see, we don't have a confirmation yet. So let's just assume, boom, we see a confirmation that we want to enter in the market. Let's just assume we see a confirmation that we want to enter in the market. What I do is, if I press buy, let's just press sell. This is a demo account that I'm using to test out something. So let's just put this 0.2 and we click on sell. All right. So since we've already click on sell, we actually have a trade on this one running. So since we have a trade on that one running, I just come here and I click here and I pull it out to this level. You see, so those are trades that are running. If I just look again and I see another one pushed out, you can see this dash and this square. If I see no one standing on this dash, I'll just know for clear that, okay, I have a trade here running, I have a trade here running. Then here I have a trade that I've already analyzed and I'm waiting for the signal, I'm waiting for a confirmation. I also have a trade here that I've already analyzed and I'm waiting for a confirmation. When you do this, it's everything becomes very organized. Everything becomes very organized. And when you want to place your trade, you already know where your currency pairs are. You already know all those levels. So let me show you this. Let me show you this. So, okay, these are all the pairs running. All the pairs using the same strategy. You can see all the pairs are running, or all the trades, because I'm actually using this strategy to test out a lot of things. So you can see these are the trades that are running. And so one thing I want you guys to copy, one thing I want you guys to take note, how to set your template. I've already shown you guys that one. And then how to organize your profile to look like this. And if I come here on profile, you can see, if I click here, you see here we have scalping profile. This is my scalping profile. You can put different names. Here I have price action. So how can you create now different profiles? All right. Let's just say today I want to do price action. I want to trade price action instead. So how will I create a different profile for price action? I don't need to be taking my time to be doing all of this again. So I just right click on my screen, or you go back to where they say profile. You go to where you see save as. You just click to save as, and here you put any name. You can, let me just put Discord again, Discord, and you click on OK. As simple as that. So you can see here I have Discord as one of my profiles. So let's just say I'm doing scalping. You can see even robotic trading. I have different profiles. And when I want to trade news, when I want to trade the news, that is news trading. I just click on that profile, and my news trading profile is going to pop up, and I'll be able to use it for news trading. So you can always rotate. You can always rotate your chart. Make sure you organize your chart to have all this chart set up. You can see this one now looks different. You can see it means I have a trade here, I have a trade here, I have a trade here, I have a signal here that is cooking, I have a signal here that is cooking, I have another signal here that will be coming very soon. So you see, you can already, anyone you see, I put it out to this particular dash. It means I have a trade on that particular currency pair. All right. So you can always, because normally you have your chart looking like this. You have your chart looking like this. So what you do is, when you have it looking like this, the first thing you need to do is to change the template to look like the same template I showed you guys. Since we already saved the template, I'm just going to go down and click on Discord. Perfect. You can see everything has already changed. Everything has already changed to the same one we saved earlier, right? So once I've already changed my template, I click again on this arrow, on this one up here. The chart will be like this, so I can push it down. Then you can use the corners of the chart. You can see, you can minimize and do whatsoever you want. You minimize it to the size you want. Then you carry it and organize it and put somewhere you want to put. So you can organize all the Great Britain pound pairs on one place, all the CAD pairs on one place, all the Euro pairs on one place, just like you are seeing on my screen. When you do this, it becomes very, very easy and very stress-free when you start trading. I can easily just open any one. I can do my analysis. I can navigate most of those things. You can see this is the 4-hour time frame. See what is happening here. You can see the market is pushing up for almost about 200 pips. There will be a session where we'll be talking strictly on signal generating, where we'll do live trading. We'll be able to generate a lot of signals on a live account and on live camera. So there's a session where we'll talk about all of that. All right, good. So I just wanted you guys to get all of that on the way. Make sure you organize your template, the template first, then after that, your profiles. So your profiles, this is where you locate all your profiles for all your strategies. Then your template, when you open any chart, this is where you'll be able to go on that template, and your template is already there. Your template is already there, and you set your template using the same format I gave you. So you follow that format to be able to set your template. And once you are, let me just say you are trading the news, and now you want to trade price action. This is where you change your account. You just come where it shows this. You just come where it shows this like network area or this. You just click here. Then you go on login. Here you just switch this account. You can see I have more than 15 different accounts, more than 10 different live accounts, and about 5 different demo accounts. You can see. So anytime I want to trade with a different account, I already, from my IC market dashboard, I already know the MT5 number. So I just come here and I just click on the number and I click on OK. That's all. Just put the number and the password. Make sure you put the right saver and you click on OK, and that is all. The account will be locked in. The account will be locked in. You use that particular account to trade a particular strategy, and when you move to another strategy, you just swap the account again and you use that different account for a different strategy. And then you have all of them. You can always have them locked in your phone so that you can manage your trade on your phone. Remember, I used to tell you guys, you can only manage your trade on your phone. You can't do analysis and do trade execution on your phone. No, you won't be able to see clear signals. Clear signals, you have to, if you are somebody who wants to take a trading serious, you want to take Forex trading or even crypto or stock, you want to take trading serious, you need to get a computer. You can even get a computer for $50 or so. So you need to get a computer. Do your trade analysis and trade execution on your computer. Then when you go on your phone, obviously you have MT5 on your phone. You can use it just to see what is going, just to see what is happening, just to see the trades that are actually running. So that is what you guys have to do. So I hope this is very, very clear. And talking about MT5 again, you can see how my screen is very organized. I have my market watch. So under my market watch, I have all my currency pairs. I can even filter this according to spread. if I put this according to spread, you can see, put from the lowest spread to the highest spread, you can see this is it according to spread. Then here, most of you guys, when you just sign up for MT5, you won't be able to see this area that shows this is the spread. You see, you need to be very careful when you're placing a trade, because if you're not careful with the spread, you can place your trade when the spreads are very exorbitant. All right, but when you just sign up, this column won't be there when you just sign up. How do you activate the spread column? How do you activate this column? That is the next thing I want you guys to write down and to take note. So how do you activate the spread column? You just come here, you just right click. You can right click wheresoever. You can click on the axe or the bid. You guys already know the axe and the bid and all these things. So you can right click on any of this. All right, you can right click on the axe and the bid. And let me just filter this back to where you want. So you right click on the axe, then you go down to where it says columns. You go to where it says column, and here you can see spread. If I untick this, see something, that spread is not there. This is how your chart will look when you just sign up for MT5. You won't be able to see the spread, so you need to activate it. You just right click to where it says axe, you come down to where it says column, then you go where it says spread. You just click on where it says spread. As easy as that. You can see those are the spread, and here the spreads are in terms of points, and the pip is 1/10 of a point. All right, so instead of here you have 14 points, so that is 1.4 pip. Here you have 11 points, that is 1.1 pip. Here you have 16 points, that is 1.6 pips. All right, we've already covered spread and pips and all of that. That is why I said on my channel, if you skip one video, or on the course, if you skip one video, you won't be able to follow up to the end. So please don't try to fast forward to make sure you go chronologically. That is now at this level of the course, I'm speaking like an advanced. I know most of you guys are already on the advanced level and you already know most of these things. Here I have all my robots. You can see all my robots are custom made. All the robots are on my name, from Golf WinFX to Golf Profitable Robot, Golf Auto Close, Golf Bull Robot, Golf Snapper Pro, and Golf Snapper X. All these robots have their own. You can see there's actually a trade running. All these trades are being opened and closed by robot. All these trades that you are seeing here, these are robots that are opening and closing this trade. You can see, and the robot is doing all the risk analysis and doing everything. The robot is doing all of this. But you can't even start talking about robot if you don't yet know trading to your fingertips. That is why I wanted robotic trading to only come in at the advanced level of the course. So after I finish the videos I'm uploading now on trading plan and trading journal, after that we're moving to robotic trading, where we'll cover most of these things, and I'll show you how you can create your own robot. Even if you don't know coding, I'll show you how you can outsource people to create, because for you to trade and to create the robot, you have to first of all have an idea. You come on your chart, you do back testing, you say, okay, if I can have a robot that can be buying at this level, support, blah, blah. So you come up with your idea, and I will show you how you can outsource people to create that particular same robot as cheap as $200 or even as cheap as $100. The same robot you go on Instagram, the same robot you go on Telegram, the same robot you buy on YouTube for $2,000, $3,000, $1,000. I will show you how those guys create those robots. I'll show you how those robots can be created. All right. That is why I used to tell all my premium or even all my subscribers, there is no way you can make money in Forex trading by just taking a robot from somebody, installing on your chart, and you think you're going to make any money. No, there is no way you can make any money. Even if you want to make money in Forex trading with a robot, you need to be able to know, and you need to be able to have an idea of the ideology or of the plan or of the strategy. You need to be able to know the strategy behind that particular robot. So don't be fooled. Don't fool yourself when you just start to say, okay, if I can just have one robot that I just install on my computer. No, because a robot tried to mimic the mind of a trader. All right, so you can't even create the robot that will mimic your mind if you don't even have any mind, if you don't even have a mind of a trader in the first place. So you need to first of all know how to trade and how to trade profitably. Then you can start thinking of doing back testing and coming up with robots. Like here, you can see I have more than 8 different robots, and you can see those are robot opening and closing trade as we are speaking. All right, but we'll get to that level. We'll get to that level where, that is why I used to say, there is no way you make money in Forex trading if you don't make that money while you are asleep. All right. So if that money is not produced automatically or in an autopilot while you are asleep, then you'll be a Forex slave till you die. All right. That is why you start coming up with system that even if you are asleep or you're on vacation, that system is still trading. That system, that is the goal of Forex, the freedom. And we'll come to that. Let me not hype you guys. Let me not get your hopes up for now and make you guys forget the basics of what we're talking about. The basics are the most important things I want us to talk about. So on my screen, you see I have my chart, I have my market watch, I have my navigator. If I want to see the trade running, I just go on Control T. It will open this. Here I can see all my trade running. You can see all my trade running. I can easily close them here. I can do a lot of things. And if I want to test my strategy, like you want to test a robot that you've actually created, you just click on strategy tester, you upload your robot. We'll talk about that when we start talking about robotic trading. I'll teach you guys how to install a robot on your computer and how to do back testing using a robot. Okay, now we've spoken about the template and we've also spoken about profiles. What if you don't have the time to go through to do it the same way I've explained to you guys, and you just want to install the one, because I've sent a couple to Discord already. There's already the chart template and the profile template on Discord. So even if you just don't have time to do this and you just want to install it straight away, what do? Good. To install, let's start with the template. Let's start with template, right? So how do you install a template from somewhere, from anywhere? So you come here to where it says File. Guys, I want you to write this down because this will help you. This is the same method you will follow when you are installing a robot on your chart. This is the same method you follow. So I want you to write down the steps. To install a template, a chart template to your file or to your computer, you go to File. You come down to where it says Open Data Folder. You click on it. When the folder has opened, I'll show you guys. I'm just waiting for it to load because I have a lot of programs running and I'm recording the video as well. All right, good. So now at this area, I also come down to, once the data folder has opened, I come down to where it says MQL5. I double click on it, and inside MQL5, I come down to where it says Profiles. I click on Profiles, and inside here, this is where the magic happens. If you want to install your chart template, you need to click on Chart. All right, you click on Chart. No, this one is when you want to install your chart profile, your profiles, like your trading, your scalping profiles, your price action profile, your news trading profile, and all of that. So you just, what you have to do, because what I'll do most of the time, I send you the profile in a zip folder, So what you do is you need to double click on that folder. The folder will unzip, or whatsoever. If you are using Mac or Windows, obviously you know how to unzip. So you unzip that folder, and inside that folder, inside the zip folder, you'll be able to see folders that look like this. So you just copy that chart profile and you just come and drop inside this particular folder. So you just copy the one I sent to you. You just copy the folder inside it. You zip it first. You just copy the folder and you come and drop inside this particular folder. When you drop it inside this particular folder, that is all. You can see here we have our Discord, we have news trading, we have price action trading, scalping, robot set 2 profit. So this is where you place all those profiles if you are taking them from somewhere. Good. And then your template. After that, you go back, you come down to where it says template. This is where you need to place the folder for your template. You can see here, I have some template that you have, it's end with .tpl. That's the short for template. So the folder must have .tpl. So you still unzip the template folder I sent to you in a zip folder. The folder will look like this. You unzip, then you just copy that .tpl folder and you drop inside this particular template folder, and that is all. After that, you just go back again. Remember the process. You go to File, you go to MLQ5. Then after that, you click on Profiles. When you click on Profiles, it will open here, and then your profiles will go under Chart. Anyone on profile, you paste it under Chart, and your templates will go under Template. After that, that is all. You can close this folder. Then you come here, you right click on your screen, you refresh, you click on refresh. You come here, you right click on this section, you go on refresh, and that is all. That is all. Any other chart you open now, you can easily just right click on your screen, you go under template, and the template will be among. The template will be right there. All right, guys, just a minute. Let me check to make sure everything is, my internet is working on my side. Having trouble. Perfect. So that is all. So anytime you want to use the same template or the same template, you just come here on that template, you go here, you choose the template, boom, your chart will be changed immediately without you taking the time to do everything if you want to install the one I sent to you guys. So that is that about MT5. This is where the money comes from, right? This is where you make your millions. This is where you spend all your life as a trader. This is where you spend all your life as a Forex trader. So it is high time you know how to use MT5 to your fingertips, all right? And up here, you can always customize. You can see I have many tools here, but most of these tools are customized. I've removed the ones I don't need and I've put the ones I need. Because for you to customize, you just right click on any area, you go on customize. Here you can see I have hundreds and hundreds of tools here. So anyone you want to try out, you just click on it and you go on insert. And anyone you want to remove, you click on it this side and you go on remove. And it will automatically remove it up here, or it will automatically insert it up here. All right, you can see here I have my time. This is where I can enlarge my chart, I can minimize my chart, I can take a screenshot of my chart, I can do most of those things. So then my time frame, most of you guys won't have this. Most of you guys won't have this this M1, this M. You need to activate it. So how do you activate this? You just right click, you go under customize, and you'll be able to see all of this. You'll be able to see, because here I have 1 minute time frame, the 5 minute time frame, 15 minute, 1 hour, the daily, weekly. See, you can see even here we have the 2 minute time frame, we have the 3 minute, the 4 minute, the 5 minute, we have even the 6 minute time frame, and so on and so forth. But these are the most important, which I've already done. I've already activated them here. So after you just click on OK, then here you need to also make sure time frame. If I untick this, see, can you see the time frame is already out? So you have to make sure the time frame is ticked. See, can you see my time frame? I want my chart to be like this, where I can easily just click on the 4 hour, this, without coming to click on the clock, and I'm suffering to see where to change my time frame. So make sure you understand most of those most of those things. Good. Wow, long time. All right, so let me know, guys. Let me know on the comment section what you guys think about the short lesson on MT5, robotic trading, and all of that. Let me just know on the comment section, just like a quick break before we go on the question and answer session. I see we have almost about 20 people. That's great. So let me know on the comment section what you guys think about the small lesson on MT5, how to set. Let me know if you understand how to set your template, if you understand how to set your profiles, if you understand how to be organized on MT5, and also how to install and even test profiles, template, robot, and all of that. Let me know. Okay, D says, I think it's awesome, but I need to watch the recording again. Yes, the good news is everything is on record, and after this I'm going to upload it on YouTube, and you can still watch it over and over. Because what I used to see is after my sessions, people won't be able to even record or to even record what I said, because it wasn't on the record. I didn't record it. But the good news is this one is recorded, and you can always rewatch it, because MT5 is where you make your millions. MT5 is where you make that money to buy that Lamborghini, to buy that house, to invest in real estate, to invest in crypto. So you need to be able to understand how to use the platform and to stay organized on the platform. Good. Then Otto says it's great, I need to practice. Perfect. And then Eben says awesome, it was understandable. And then Mo says we will learn definitely. And then Kaino says, I'm thankful for this information, Mr. Golov. I need to practice when rewatching the video. Yes, the good news is everything is recorded, and you can still practice after this. Then administrator, it's just the name is administrator. So it says, yes, now my template profile charts are organized. Can't wait for the other live analysis sessions. Yes, we'll come to that. You guys can see how I'm working tirelessly day and night to make sure these videos are uploaded, because I don't want to skip any video from we've had almost about 45 videos on the course. I want to put everything from A to Z. That is why I think maybe by the end of December, we might not be able to finish the entire course. So we'll only finish maybe in January or so. But the most important thing is not how fast we go, but how sure we go. All right, it's not how fast we go, but how sure we go. So even though I'm trying to upload these courses every day, I want you guys to also understand whatsoever is going on, and we should be able to speak the same language as we are going ahead. Then Fabrice says, thank you, sir. I understood and said everything from the day I saw the video. Today I learned to read the spread because I was thinking that 11s were 11 pips. No. Anytime you see on spreads are displayed in terms of points. Spreads are displayed in terms of points. And you know, a pip is 1/10 of a point. So anytime you see on the spread section, you see 11, that stands for 1.1 pips. If you see 20, that stands for 2 pips. If you see 25, that stands for 2.5 pips. If you see 100, that stands for 10 pips. So you need to understand that. That is why even when you are doing your back testing, and anytime you right click on your chart and you pull the chart up, you will see the right in terms of points. So you need to divide by 10 to have it in terms of pips. Perfect. I can't wait to learn. Okay, saying, is MT4 just the same? MT4 is the same, but asking me if you should use MT5 is like asking me if you should use iPhone 13 or if you should use iPhone 8X. So D, which one will you prefer? Will you prefer iPhone 13 Plus or will you prefer iPhone 5? You see, obviously you prefer iPhone 13 Pro Max, right? It's the same thing like asking me if you use MT4 or MT5. MT5 is the updated version of MT4, and it can allow you to easily drag and drop. You can see I was doing drag and drop and doing a lot of things. So just go for MT5 and don't complicate your life. Now, I can't wait to learn how to create my robot. Working for 16 years and my basic salary is still blah blah. No problem. We are coming to that, and I promise you by the end of the course, you'll be able to do your own back testing and be able to go to MT5, do your own back testing, come up with your idea, and you'll be able to convert that idea from just being digital in your brain to something automatic that can actually create you money while you are asleep or maybe while you are on vacation. We are coming to that. Perfect. So guys, let me know if you guys have any questions, because I think we'll be rounding up very soon. But we can't round up without me taking questions from you guys. So let me know if you guys have any questions. Please just put your hand up if you have any question, and I'll be able to point you out. Perfect. Let's go to Donnie. Donnie is having a question. So Donnie, unmute your mic and let's get your question, please.
Hi, thank you, sir. Can you hear me?
Yes, very clearly.
Perfect. Right. My question is regarding time on the servers, on the MT servers.
Yes.
I seem to have noticed that there are some discrepancies which at times it makes it difficult to synchronize the times. Can you explain a little bit more about that?
Perfect. So if you check on Market Watch, there are some times now if I check on my Market Watch, I will see my time on my Market Watch is 2030, that's 8:30, and my original time is 8:30. That is because the Forex market is the same. The Forex market is the same GMT plus 2 as my original time GMT plus 2. But there are sometimes the Forex market can be GMT plus 3 while I'm still on GMT plus 2. There are sometimes the Forex market can be GMT plus 1 while I'm still on GMT plus 2. And in that case, if it's on GMT plus 3 while I'm still on GMT plus 2, then it means on my Market Watch, instead of seeing that time, you can see here we have our time. Let me share my screen and show you. Share the screen. Let me just share it quick. You can see here we have our time. And here, instead of having this 2031, if it was GMT plus 3, then here I'll have 931 or I'll have 2131. All right, so it fluctuates. So anytime you are doing your back testing or you're setting, sometimes I understand what Donnie is saying. I understand, because this is in regards to robotic trading. Because sometimes you can set time on your robot. You put maybe for it to base on your origin, because I can put my 8:30, I can put my time on my robot. Because on robotic trading, I'll even show you guys how you can add different filters. like what time your robot should be trading, like all those filters you can add it there. What time your robot should be trading, what time your robot shouldn't be trading, what time your robot should be automatically off, how to filter spread and all of that. So sometimes when you go to under what we call time filter, like let me just pull in a robot here and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Let me just pull this particular robot here. And then you can see all the parameters we have on this robot. We have more than different 20 parameters here, but what I want you guys to concentrate on this robot is just the time filter. You can see, let me go up to where, good, you can see use trading time. If I come here and I put this thing on true, you see the time starts from 0.this to 20. So anytime you put it here, the robot will be able to respect that. But be sure the time you put here should be the time on your market watch. You see, should be the time on your market watch, not the time shown on your computer or not the time shown on your phone or on your clock. Because sometimes your chart can be plus 2, maybe if I'm GMT plus 0, my market watch can be GMT plus 4, can be GMT plus 1, GMT plus this. So use the time on your market watch and don't base your time, don't use your time based on your local time or on your local time zone. Use your time on your market watch because the time on your market watch is the global time. So Donnie, I hope I'm clear on that one, or let me know if you need any other clarification.
Yeah, a little bit of a follow-up on that. You know, when you now back testing, you're using data from the past. Now, this is where I ended up with a slight misunderstanding or problem, where it looks like the data had some months, it was not synchronizing correctly with my local time or with the time that I want, which then turned out not to be, it's a bit gray as to which time I should be using, which I thought maybe it was depending on which server was running at that time, because it wasn't accurate. I think I can take this offline because it looked like it wasn't quite synchronized right throughout the period I was back testing.
Okay. So what I want you to do is next time when you are back testing, try to check. Yes, try to check the market watch time at that particular area or at that particular time where you are backtesting to see if your backtesting data is going to synchronize based on your market watch time or based on your local time zone time. Most of the times, 100% of the times, you'll be able to see that the data is going to be synchronized based on your market watch time, irrespective of the computer you are using, irrespective of the VPS you are using, irrespective of the server you are using. It will respect your server time because the VPS is just there to provide a visual private network, not a visual private time. You understand?
Right.
Yes. So most of the time, if you do your back testing, you will see it will respect 100% of the time, unless maybe things will change or nobody knows, but 100% of the time is going to respect your market watch time. So just forget about your local time when you are doing your back testing. Base your time on the market watch because that is the only thing that fluctuates.
All right. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. So let me stop the screen share and see if there's another person with another question. Good. Asus, Fabrice, Otto, D. Let me know if you guys have a question before we round up. Kaino, Maduna, Enoch is not having any question today. Yetunde is not having any question today. Boateng is not having any question today. Mo is not having any question today. So with that being said, does it mean we've already covered everything? I think so. Let me see our date. Let me see if we're gonna have another session before Christmas. The next one is gonna be on Tuesday, and I think I'll be traveling. I'll be flying out on Tuesday because we used to have our sessions every Tuesday. So I think I'll only be able to have a session. I think from today. If I'm looking at my calendar, I'm going to be flying out on Tuesday, which is going to be on the 21. That is where my flight is, on the 21. Then I'll only be coming back on the 28th. because at least we're going to spend Christmas with the family. I'll be coming back to the office on the 28th. So I think I'll organize another live session by the end of the month, maybe by the 30th, 31st, or if you want to respect our Tuesday sessions, then we'll all be having another session on the 4th of January. On the 4th of January. But till then, I'll always be active. Even on Christmas Day, I'll always be active on Discord. I'll always be active on Patreon. That is how money never sleeps. So there is no reason why I'm going to sleep, right? So money never sleeps. So even on vacation, even as I'm going on Christmas, my computers are still going to be active. I'm just going to have a little bit of relaxation, but everything is still going to be on autopilot. I'm still going to be active on Patreon. I'm still going to be active on Discord because money never sleeps. Good. Let me see if there's any question on the chat section. All right. Don't have a question said. Thanks again. No question from me. That was useful session. Thank you so much. Could you please assist on how to download the attachment you sent us on Discord? Which one is that? Keanu, if you have a problem, I'm very, when it comes to that, I want you guys to set, if you have a problem downloading those attachments on Discord, depending on the computer you have, depending on your system, send me an email. Send me an email on Patreon, all right? Send me a DM on Patreon. Send me a DM on Patreon with your email, and I'll send it directly to your email. I'll send the zip folder directly to your email, and you can just double click on it, you zip it, and you copy, you install, you use a video as I just showed you guys to install everything. Okay. Thank you, Mr. Goloff. I have to dash off for something that needs my attention. Thank you so much, Donnie. Thank you so much for being part of our live session today. Then can you say, I will email you, said, thank you so much. No, thank you so much. Thank you so much, because I'll be totally crazy if I sit here and I'm talking and I don't have other people on the other side of the screen. I don't have millionaires on the other side of the screen. I don't have hustlers on the other side of the screen. Then I'm going to be totally crazy. So thank you guys so much for dedicating your time. And as I said, even though this session was for everyone on Discord, coming 2022, obviously, live session is only for people on the mentee level. So obviously, coming 2022, I already explained to you guys, if you want to benefit now from these continuous live sessions from me one-on-one, and then you obviously need to upgrade to the mentee level or the above level so that we can continue to even sponsor most of these things, most of these live sessions and stuff like that. But to then, I always value delivered is more important than profit to me. Value delivered is more important than profit to me. That is why you can see, since you guys joined Patreon more than 2 months ago, it's been totally free to now. None of you guys cards have been charged. I think that was to the 11th. It was totally free. It's only people who will be joining. Only people will be joining now that their card will be charged. But to then, any person who is on Discord or is on Patreon, your card hasn't been charged, because I gave those instructions to Patreon and I was able to pay all the subscription fees for anyone who was able to join at that period. I already explained, I already sent an email which I explained everything to you guys. So thank you guys so much for joining us. My people on Telegram Premium, this is our last session on Telegram Premium. You guys need to now join us on Patreon. The link is going to be on Telegram. So you need to now join us on Patreon so that we can have one community on one place. We can have a community of millionaires, one community of millionaires that are sharing ideas on a daily basis. So let me just read what Sile is saying. Say, I don't know if questions that was asked in the same time and man have the problem when analyzing past trade news. Example being trading today, but to find out the long candles are formed at this. Let me just check this question to confirm. Say, I don't know if the question that was asked is the same as mine. I also have a problem when analyzing past traded news. For example, when news have been traded on this, but only to form. Yes, that is what I just explained. That is what I just explained. This is I like what Manishana, I like what you just said, because many people will face this same problem. If you are doing your back testing, guys, listen this very carefully. If you are doing your back testing, always check to see if your market watch time is above or below your local time. All right, check to see if your market watch time is above or below your local time. If it's above your local time, maybe by plus 1 hour, it means if you are using your local time to backtest, because MT4 investing.com shows the time according to your local time, correct? Investing.com shows the time according to your local time. So let's just assume the news was at 2:30 p.m. That was your local time at investing.com. Then you come down to your MT5 and you want to do backtesting to see what happened. If your backtesting is plus 1 hour, then instead of checking that news at 2:30, you need to be checking at the 3:30 candle. You understand? Instead of checking that news at 2:30, you need to be checking at the 3:30 candle, because your market watch, which is the global news trading time, is 1 hour ahead of your local time. And if it's sometimes it can be 1 hour below. So if your local time is telling you the news is at 2:30 and you come to your market watch and you see your market watch, the time on your market watch, instead of 2:30, is instead showing you 1:30, it means your market watch is 1 hour below the local time zone. So you at that case, or in that case, you will only be looking for the 1 hour, the 1:30 candle, because your market watch time is 1 hour below, or 1 hour below your local time. So let me know if you understand this, Sile. Let me know if you understand this, or if you still need any clarification before we call it a day.
It's ended.
All right, perfect. So thank you guys so much. Thank you guys so much for being part of this live session today. Just like I said, we're still gonna be very, very active on Discord. If you have any question anytime, please. The people on Discord, I don't know, you guys are so awesome. You guys are so dedicated to help each other. That is something that just motivates me a lot. You guys are so dedicated to help each other. So even if you have a question, please always drop it on Discord. Always drop it on Discord. And even if I'm not available to help immediately, there's always going to be, because you can see my fingers. All these fingers are not the same. So even if you drop your question there and I'm not available, if you are still on the beginner level, obviously there will be somebody there on advanced level. If you are still on advanced level, maybe there will be somebody there on the tertiary level. You see, so drop your question there, and even if I'm not available immediately, there will always be somebody there to help you out. So thank you guys so much for joining me on this live session today. Make sure you enjoy your morning, your evening, your night, or wherever you are located, because I think we have people from all over the world. So thank you guys so much for joining, and bye-bye for now.
Thank you, Mr. Godlove. Bye, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye, everyone.